As someone who studies neuroscience, I can look at someone and I can tell if they're about to get rich. I can tell when they're on the precipice of a lot of abundance, of a lot of wealth. You want to know the signs? Let's do it. Hi, my name is Nike. Nike. I study all things neuroscience. Number one, their language changes. They stop saying, I can't afford that. They start saying, how can I afford that? Meaning their prefrontal cortex has kicked in, which is your rich girl energy, your rich boy energy brain. Number two, I noticed they become obsessed with growth. They're laser focused on growth, meaning they're not watching Netflix all night. They're not doom scrolling. They're not eating junk food. Instead, they're reading a plethora of books. They're learning about investments. That's how the rich uses. Number three, they start to value their time over money. Neuroscience shows that your brain actually processes time scarcity faster than money scarcity. So when they start managing their time well, like when they start scheduling things rather quickly, I know they're about to get rich. Number four, their nervous system starts to regulate a little faster, meaning they don't spiral after rejection or failure. Their vagus nerve is really, really calm, meaning they're not stuck in fight or flight mode. So they get a no and they're like, well, I'll try again. Number five is the most important. Their circle starts to change. Mirror neurons tells us in neuroscience that we act exactly like whoever we're around the most. So when they get better friends that are leveling up, they're going to level up as well. But if they're stuck with their riffraff and degenerate friends, guess what? Riffraff and degeneracy. But that's the first thing I noticed. I'm like, oh my God, they have new friends. Their friends are successful. You will be successful. Number six, they stop oversharing. Whenever I see someone disappear from social media for a little bit, my brain doesn't go like, oh, what's happening in their life? I'm like, oh, they're working on something. They're working on something. Whenever you start to think rich, you tend to move in silence. We know that oversharing is the fastest way to kill your dreams. You work in silence and you pop out with the results. They start to take bigger risks. Our amygdala comes down when it normalizes uncertainty. Whenever I see someone start taking bigger risks, they just try something huge, I'm like, oh, they're on the precipice of it. I threw all my life savings at a retreat and also at my book. We're hoping for the best. Risk takers always become successful. Next, networking feels so natural. They start to network more. Let me tell you something. Success is never solo. You need a tribe, a community around you. And that's where my book comes in, How to Be a Fearless Networker by me, okay? This book will rewire your brain and will teach you how to look for opportunities. It's on Amazon. Next, they start to daydream a lot. You might call it maladaptive daydreaming. I call it visualization. Whenever I see someone close their eyes randomly and they can think about something, they can hold that visualization in their head. They're rehearsing that rich life before it happens. I know it's about to happen for them. Last but not least, you're done playing a victim. I loathe people with victim mentality. Broke people focus on problems. The rich focus on solutions. The moment they stop using those victim languages, why me? Oh, I can't do it. I know they're about to get rich. Money follows mindset, and neuroscience proved this. If this sounds like you, any of this, write it down below. I believe in you, and I pray you always believe in yourself.
If you want a sign that you belong in luxurious spaces, think about your taste. God doesn't make any mistakes. If you have expensive taste, 9 times out of 10, you're meant to be rich. Go walk into a store and choose between 2 items and just see if you naturally gravitate to more expensive things. Be in these spaces. Attach yourself to abundance. Be in proximity to the good things that you want for yourself in your life. God is already giving you a sign by having you in proximity to those things. If He didn't want you to have it, He wouldn't allow you to be close to it. He's letting you get a little taste of what your life could be like. You deserve to be in luxury spaces. Number one thing, you gotta already walk into the room like you belong. You can't walk into the room like you're new to the space. You have to walk in the room and you have to own it. Stop second guessing yourself and stop psyching yourself out of the life that you deserve. We all deserve a beautiful, abundant life. Go and get it, girl.
telling you how to act rich before you become rich. And it has nothing to do with designer, cars, or spending money that you don't have. Repeat this in your head. Your frequency is your currency. Let's say it one more time. Your frequency is your currency. My name's Kayla. I talk about business, how to succeed in it, and how to reprogram your mind for success. The first thing you need to do is reprogram your beliefs around money. If you think small, move small, and you doubt yourself, that's exactly what you're gonna attract. You need to read more than you scroll. You need to read more than you scroll. The wealthiest people consume information that improves their decisions. Meanwhile, everyone else consumes distractions that keeps them stuck. Like, be honest with yourself. Do you think the richest version of you is focused on drama or scrolling all day? Think about the wealthiest version of yourself. How do you move, right? How do you think? How disciplined are you? Tap into that version of yourself, feel it, and act exactly like it. Why do you think that actors play roles, and after they're done playing their roles, they kind of feel that character come into them as a person, and they kind of act in that way even after the movie's finished? The mind cannot comprehend what's real and what's not. When you tell yourself your beliefs and you believe certain things, that's how you reprogram your mind. If you act like the version that you want to be, you will become that. If you found this helpful, make sure to follow. I'll teach you some more. I teach this type of work inside of my trainings every single Saturday.
There are signs that wealth is coming long before the money actually hits your account. And if you don't know some of the signs and what they look like, you're probably going to assume you're on the wrong track. And this is not your time, but you are. So just listen, take it in, and your time is coming. One of the first signs that you're meant to be wealthy, or this is about to happen for you, is that your life becomes unbearable. Because you're ungrateful, but because you can no longer tolerate small-minded thinking. You can't be around people that don't really have the same effort or energy that you are into right now. You can't be around people that are capping their own potential, because you feel an internal pressure that you have to move faster, think bigger, do better than everybody else. Another sign is you stop being impressed by surface level success. I always say this to people around me. You don't care about followers, you don't care about titles, you don't care about really anything anymore that doesn't matter to you. You care about leverage, ownership, systems that get you there faster. You might also notice that your circle is shrinking because you're outgrowing them. Maybe relationships don't feel the same like they were before, as these conversations might revolve around gossip, drama, excuses that you're just no longer a part of. It doesn't arrive randomly. It follows people that outgrow their current environment and that are okay with being alone in the process. If you feel hungry, restless, ready for more, that is your sign. It's not anxiety. A lot of people think that's anxiety, but it's your wealth warming up for you.
I've seen way too many people talk about this, and it's time we just list out the facts. Based on my personal experience, I'm gonna give like 5 common themes I notice when people are meant to be successful, they're meant to be famous, like they're meant to be the Kim of the family. Okay, number 1, this is how you know you're meant to be one of those people. People think your life is either one weird or cool. So people who are meant to be famous, they often like, they're like a mysterious, interesting vibe. So people always think that how they live their life is really weird. Like, oh, you don't hang out so much, you don't do this too much, like you don't whatever. People are always gonna think what you're either doing is like strange, or if they get it, but that's not what they would do, they're gonna think it's really cool. So they're gonna commend you, like maybe the degree you got, the path you chose, the place you choose to live in, that kind of thing. Number 2, you empathize or resonate with successful, maybe rich, whatever you want to be, like those kind of people. Like with celebrities, you're probably going to empathize with them getting a lot of hate. You're probably going to empathize with them doing something strange that nobody likes, because you could see yourself doing the same thing in a different way. Number 3, you've exhibited main character energy since you were a kid, since you were young. You've always been that girl, you've always been that guy, you've always been that they. You just have always been in a movie, or you just like live naturally like you're in a movie. Like things in your life are kind of magical. They kind of get handed to you sometimes, but you also work hard. It follows like the superhero or like the natural movie character plot. If your life is just like always like that, like things work out for you, or if bad things happen, you really like overcome and like make the best out of it, you're meant to be this person. Number 4, you're not small-minded, and you've always been very worldly, very secular. You're not the kind of person who stays in their hometown, talks to the same people. You're trying to venture out. You're trying to learn new languages, like meet new people, learn new things, like see other worlds, because your world is so interesting. Like you're like, what other opportunities are out there? You're most likely open-minded, and you feel like the world is like your oyster and it's like actually full of opportunities rather than like there's nothing else to do. You feel like there's just more for you. And then number 5, you're ready to tussle. You know how you live your life might rub people the wrong way, or they won't understand it, or they'll ask a lot of questions, or they just truly won't understand what you're doing and why. But because you know yourself and you know that your opportunities are really big and that you can create an opportunity out of nothing, you might be willing to take more risks or do things other people won't, so they won't understand you. So you're ready for that fight. You're ready to box, get the hate, whatever, because you just feel like this is going to be in your life at some point.
I really value my sleep, so I kind of hate this one, but irregular sleep patterns is one of the most overlooked signs that your manifestation is closed. Because here's the truth: the majority of identity shifting happens when you are unconscious. Hi, I'm 7. I approach manifestation scientifically in a way that makes it easier, faster, and more predictable. And I teach you how to do the same in my Quantum Creation Masterclass, link in my bio. During REM and deep sleep, your brain reorganizes emotional memories, prunes old beliefs, strengthens new associations, and updates your sense of identity. So when you're manifesting something big, your brain has to rewire itself to match it. And at least half of that rewiring occurs when you're asleep. And it shows up as vivid or strange dreams, waking up with insights, needing more sleep, symbolic dreams, restless nights, or waking up earlier. And I hate waking up early. But it's during these times that your subconscious is doing the heavy lifting. It's installing new expectations. It's preparing your nervous system for the version of reality that you're calling in. A lot of people think something is wrong when sleep patterns shift, but really, it's just a byproduct of the fact that something inside you is changing. Your sleep is literally the bridge between who you were and who you're becoming. Take a melatonin and keep right on pushing.
So, hey guys, my name is Eliana, and in today's video, I'm gonna be talking to you guys about a requested video I got from one of my supporters asking me, Liana, can you make a video about how to know when your manifestation is here? How to know if your manifestation is coming, like what do you see? Bitch, I got you. Thank you guys so much for 7,000 fucking every day I come on this app, I'm happy as fuck because y'all are so supportive. Like genuinely, I'm so happy that you guys are able to share my videos, like my videos, support me, engage with me, and respect that there's a lot more black people coming. Oh, bitch, I'm coming for that app. Yes, let's get into the video. How to know when your manifestation is here. The thing is, I feel like it depends on what you're trying to manifest. I feel like at all times we're manifesting, whether it's something that we want or something that we do not want. And you have to understand the law of attraction as well. Understand what I mean. What I mean is that at all times, our thoughts are creating our reality. Meaning, anything that we think about and we focus on that thought, we pay a lot of attention to that thought in particular, we can attract an experience or a situation just as similar or similar to that thought. Right? When you think about something that you want, you feel good. Your inner being feels amazing. It feels great because you know, this is something that I want. This is something that I'm striving for. But when you think about something that you don't want or a situation that you don't want to happen, you don't feel as good. You feel negative. You feel this, that, and the third. And your inner being feels bad. Thing is, you cannot immediately switch your thoughts. You cannot immediately just try to switch your thoughts and affirm. No, you have to gradually get to that point. So it's like me saying, I want a red car, but it's too expensive. If I know that I'm contradicting myself with my thoughts like that, I would end up saying something like, but at least I'm gonna make all the money that I need to make, and I made all the money that I need to make that I've been saving up. Of course I'm gonna get it because I've been saving up. I gradually changed my thoughts to get to a point of attraction where I'm feeling better, or I'm feeling okay, or default about what I need and what I want. How that plays in to knowing when your manifestation is coming, I don't just know, I feel it as well. I feel like everybody's experience could be a little bit different, but I feel when my manifestations are coming. A lot of people say that you have to be very happy when you manifest. You have to be nothing but positive, this, that, and the third. No, you can work your way up to that point if you want to, just so your point of attraction can feel better when you manifest. But I have manifested majority of the things that I've gotten. Apartment, a man, money, jobs, the multiple people liking me at once, like a whole bunch of shit. I manifested through me feeling upset, me feeling good. There's no in between. I feel like everyone should strive to have some sort of emotion when they manifest, or try to really think and meditate about how you would feel in that present moment, or how you would feel if you had said thing. When I manifest, I know my manifestations are coming when I get angry. And I say that because it might seem weird, but I feel like me and the universe have a personal relationship. Whenever I know that I'm manifesting something and reality is not speeding up fast enough in my own perspective to what I'm already thinking, like if I'm saying I'm a model, this, that, and the third, and it's been a while and I haven't gotten any model opportunities, I haven't gotten anything, the way that I am, I want everything to be instant. So I'm like, why the fuck haven't I seen an email from Fashion Nova? Why have I not gotten any messages or brand deals about, you know, my face being on a billboard? So I'm just giving an example. It's like that. I would get upset. When I get upset and I start talking to the universe and I'm like, I've been saying I just as soon as that happens, I get what I want. Yeah, it's weird. One time, somebody got me so upset, right? To the point that I wrote one sentence, and that one sentence I wrote, by feeling that mad, I manifested quick. I see synchronicities as well when my manifestations are coming as fast. I would see, angel numbers like 111, 222. I see that a lot more often, and I also get a feeling. When everything starts working out the way it's supposed to, I know my mind is working the way it's supposed to. Reality has finally caught up to all of my thoughts. It's just whenever that happens, whenever I get that feeling and I'm looking at my reality, the reality that I'm in, and everything starts to align perfectly because I am aligned with my inner being, with my higher self, then I know my manifestations are here. They're not coming. Thank you guys so much for watching this video on how to know when your manifestations are coming in my personal perspective, because I feel like everybody is different. I love each and every one of you girls. Have a great day.